Oh. Oh, just flick the... We're good. Do this. Okay. Hello there. People of the internet. And other people, of course, not on the internet. I'm not sure how you watch this. Welcome back to some more automation. I mean, we're doing BeamNG today, but automation cars in BeamNG. What we're doing is testing more JDM cars today, another 20 or so. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So we're testing some more cars today in... Hello. What's up, guys? We're testing some more cars in BeamNG on, I think this is the Mount Miyagi course. Mount Miyagi, this is a short course by Replay. So let me post on the Discord, and we're gonna hop in. Oh gosh, I heard myself. What's up, Sparko? How you doing, bud? Let's see. All right. I'll post on Discord. Yes. There we go. I think we're good. We'll publish it. That's fine. How's everyone doing today? You guys are doing good? We're testing more JDM cars. You get okay. Well, no scope. You better get an A on that test then. What are you doing? You got to go study after this. Okay. You got to go study for any test. I don't care what it is. You just got to study. You got to get that A. What's up? What's up, Ivan? How you doing, bud? We're back here at the course. Wait, why is my... I don't know what that was. Weird. Let me get my chat up on my phone, and we'll be ready to go for some more cruising around this course. It's a pretty easy course, thankfully. It's nice and chill. It's a little bit long sometimes, but it's very relaxing, very chill. Oh, my chat is super slow on my computer. My phone, it's way quicker. We're testing some more cars, some more sporty kind of JDM cars. Previa, no Previa today. My gosh, a Previa would be absolute insanity. Let me just turn my phone quality down to 144p. Oh, you get the grade tomorrow? There, well, you better study, man. You better get that A. Okay. Is it just me or is, okay, that's looking weird. Okay, we're in BeamNG. This is my car, the Chio Turbo, I think? The Chio Sport? I don't know, it's not even turbocharged. The Chio Sport. This is an unbranded car. I made it a long time ago, but this is a redesign of it. I'm just gonna fix my chair. I'm just gonna... Alright, we're good. Roll the sleeves up, because this is a pretty important task. Alright, we'll do this. Okay. It sounds pretty good, the car, though. Pops and bangs. A minivan from the back. I mean, the back is really weird. So the tailgate, there is no lights on the rear, because it's all tailgate for some reason. So I put it on the bumper because you don't want to have the taillights on a movable fixture on a car. Chio Sport badge on the front. Yeah, I drove this car last time. We're gonna do a warm-up lap here and just hop into with a warm-up lap. So front-wheel drive, I think it's about 200 to 190 horse, something like that. It weighs 1,900 pounds. I'm totally prepared for this, clearly. Let's look at the specs real quick of mine. I don't think I have my specs immediately. That's okay, though. I know I'm the lightest. Let me... What's up, Hellcat? How you doing, bud? No. Let's do this. What's up, guys? Turn to you. It's pretty lit, not gonna lie. So we're shooting for a good time on this car. I don't think it'll be the best car because it is. Well, that was a warm-up lap, exactly. All right. Welcome back, Hellcat, bud. Yeah. These are the 80s JDM cars, exactly. Thanks for the love, bud. Let's do this. Alright. There's a guardrail there. I keep getting notifications on my phone at the same time. It looks weird from the rear. It does. Well, welcome, Landon, but yeah, there's a guardrail. Guys, I'm not blind, okay? We're gonna get a lap. We're gonna get a lap. Blah blah blah. A good lap this time. I promise. I promise. Get a wheel trip there in a second. We'll stay in a second here. Hold it in a second. Now, of course, I'll be honest with you guys. I have not warmed up at all. Oh, I hate the gutters on this map so badly. They're awful. Oh, those pops and bags! Oh, she is just fantastic. Nice and gentle through the corners here. Let's just hold her. Steady. Oh boy, we're good. Oh, she is a cruiser. Almost in the gutter there, but we're okay. Just deep breathing, Ryan. Just deep breathing. Come on. I kind of butchered that corner. Kind of butchered it. Oh, pretty good lap so far. I'm using a wheel. Yep, G29 Logitech. So it's like a mediocre wheel. It's fine. It's good value, I'd say. I paid like 200 Canadian, so I got a really good deal on mine. Brand new. I'll take it. G920 is great too. I get 3 warm-up laps. I mean, did this count as a warm-up lap? No, Tammy, welcome, bud. So we're doing about 20 or so cars today, just relaxing, doing some cruising. My previous best time with my car was... I don't even have my time. Was a 107. So we did not get 107. We got 108. That's okay. It was a good lap, though. It was pretty clean. It was just a little bit slow. Welcome, Radiva, bud. How you doing, man? Welcome, man. How you doing as well? We'll do this. Let me grab... we'll do this. It's okay. You know, you're not late, bud. We're just testing cars. When will your car show up? What's David? David? What's the name of your car? But I'll check your car, and I can let you know when it's being tested. Ish. I'll give it just an estimate. There should be a list in the description, but we're doing about the nearest 20 today. But I don't know where we're starting at. My favorite muscle car? Oh, it depends on what you define a muscle car. Big engine, front engine rear-wheel drive car, American, 70s or 80s or 60s or whatever. I love the Ford Maverick. I love the Ford Maverick. It's my car. I love it. My brother's at work right now. It's 5:30. He's still at work. So he won't be here. He's doing good though. It's okay if he just falls asleep. Let's do this. All right, we're good. We're good? Okay, we're charging. The phone's charging again. I was worried that it wasn't going to be charging. So that was an okay warm-up lap. We're going to hop into Gixxer. I think Gixxer... Is Gixxer here? Gixxer, are you here? If you're not here, I'll wait a little longer because I know your car's not on the list, but I was going to import it. I did import it. So I'm not sure if you're here or not. Gixxer, let me know if you're here. All right. Oh gosh. We're fine. I don't know if he's here right now, so we'll go down to the next car unless he's... Oh, you are. Oh, perfect. We'll test your car first. We're doing your car first, bud, because we missed yours importing it. So we're going to get a first here. We'll get it done right now. 135 horse he's got. 2248 pounds. We're in Gixxer's car. Gixxer's not on the list. So next up is Boom Cannons. If you want to follow along on the list, Boom Cannons up next. So Gixxer's got 135 or so buff horses, 2248 pounds, so it's a reasonable power to weight ratio. It's like in the middle. It's not bad at all. It's totally average, maybe a little above average actually, because it's quite light. Mabasu 6 Motors Akio S Turbo. I hope I pronounced that right. I hope I did. Yeah, Boom Cannon, you're on deck, bud. We had to get Gixxer here because his car was mistakenly not added the first time around. We're gonna see some JDM cars. Well, I mean, we'll do our best. We'll do our best. So this car is the Masabu? I can't pronounce things. You guys know this. It is this thing. A little bit of a hatchback, kind of a carboy thingamabobber. It's not bad. A dumb name? That's okay. Oh, hey man, it doesn't matter about the name. It matters about having fun. All right, this is Gixxer's car. Yay, yeah, Tammy, have a good night, bud. The next stream will be earlier, so I'll see you hopefully earlier at that time. So this is Gixxer's car. Love the turbo badging, nice and subtle. Japanese sounding words. That's all you need to do, really. Front end is nice. The car's nice. It's a traditional Japanese kind of body. Love the rear. Love the taillights. That's my favorite part, is the rear and the taillights. And it's got an interior. It looks pretty clean as well. We're gonna launch it. Pretty good here. The turbo sounds pretty cool. So we are having a reasonable amount of power. It is not as high as my car, but it's also rear-wheel drive. That's a lot of fun. A little bit of drifting. It's got a bit of an 86 style to it. It's the body of that. So it's a little bit slidey on 4 wheels, maybe a little bit lack of grip, maybe a little larger tires, maybe different compound, etc. The gutters! Gosh darn it, the gutters. We're getting sucked in and spit right back out. You ran out of storage? That's a solid rear axle. Oh, you made an American Japanese car. I like that. That is cool. That's so unique. You ran out of storage space. You gotta get more storage space. Come on. Automation does take up a lot of storage, especially with mods and stuff. Yeah, no pop-ups in this one, but who needs pop-ups when you have a turbocharger, lightweight, and you know, just a good sound. We'll stay a little bit closer and hug the left. Still hug the left. Turn across over to the right side, crossover again. I banged it off the rev limiter for a second, but that's okay. It wasn't worth it going to third. We could have actually coasted and braked even a little less and just coasted probably. Come on, we're cutting the corners here. Woo. 16 gigs of storage, is that what you have? Oh yeah, that's a good bit of storage, but I could crash, and that was my bad. Welcome, Glizzy. How you doing, bud? Drifted? I mean, we can try. We gotta try to get a good lap time, though, you know? Come on. Nice and gentle. We gotta coax her in the corners just a little bit more. Woo! She is a little tail happy. It's definitely got some Hachiroku drift in it. We're in third. We'll come back to second. Drift. I don't think it drifts quicker for a track like this. I mean, it is probably, honestly, but with my style, oh boy, I'm not the best driver. You guys know I'm not a great driver. I'm basically Jimmy Broadbent if he was worse in every way of driving, and Canadian, and much more handsome. And looks better in a cat girl maid dress, to be honest. I'm basically Jimmy Broadbent, but just a worse driver, and just better in every way. Besides that, staying second here, Burger King. Woo! Oh, we kissed it. That's a hard corner. We came at it wrong too, but I'll take it. A modern 86. I mean, they did make the modern 86. They did make one. It's the Toyota the GT86. Let's see. Was that 112 is a good time. Not bad. Let's see here. Right on the time. A 112.1. Reasonable time. The power to weight ratio is pretty in average. Like I said, under 115 is like the average shooting for, I'd say. So 112.1. That's above average. I'd say like anything above 115 is a good time. Oh, the 86 had a solar rear axle. That's something I didn't know. Thanks for that information. I didn't actually know that. Oh, you don't have a PC? Well, you know what? Hey, watching is almost the second best thing. I mean, it's the second best thing you can do besides playing. It's still fun to hang out and just chat. The Ursa is the successor. Pretty much, yeah. Do fan art? Yeah, you can do fan art, man. Do it. Hey, man, if you say whatever on, or send it to me to Discord, whatever you want. Let's see. This. Okay. So the Gixxer, not bad. The last generation of Celica, the last 2 generations of Celica was front-wheel drive, was it not? Yeah, the last 2, I think. The last 2 from mid-90s up until the 10s, 2000, late 2000s was front-wheel drive. I want to say like all but the first generation, honestly, or the first and second. So the first, the second was rear-wheel drive. The third was rear-wheel drive. That was a small one. So the first, yeah, up to the so 4 out of 6, I think. Yeah, 4 out of 6 was front-wheel drive. And then 3 generations were front-wheel drive. The last 3 generations were front-wheel drive. Fun fact. I just Googled it because why not? I'm not a really good driver, I'm pretty average. I'm pretty average. We're gonna hop into Boom Cannon's car. We'll load it up at the same time. We're just hanging out here chatting. 185 for us, so quite a bit more horsepower. It's actually really respectable. 2269 or so pounds. Again, a better power to weight ratio than the previous one, but it's not all about power. It's about handling, etc. The Ventrasi Daisuke. Or Daisuke? The Daisuke? I don't know. The Daisuke. 185 horsepower. We'll hop into Boom Cannon's car. Take her for a bit of a rip, and you know, let's see if she can set some pretty good lap times. Is it a she? I don't really know, to be honest. We'll assume it is. It is the Ventrasi? It is a little bit of a GDM sporty kind of coupe. What's going on, Drift? We are driving some cars in BeamNG, some automation-built cars in my challenge. Alright, let's listen to it. Oh, rear engine V6. It's a burly sound of V6. Just scream at your car. Alright, I'll try Vosh. What's the best time? I think it's a 105. This thing looks good. I love the body. Rear engine's really cool. Skyline kind of rear tail lights. The front end, it's almost got like, not really alpha, but it's like, it's almost like a V shape, but it's really cool. I love the front end. It's simplistic, but I like what you're going with it. Headlights are maybe a little big, but it looks good. I like it. Automatic is an interesting choice, but you know what? We'll take it. I'll take automatic. Automatic's not bad at all, actually. It's just a little heavy and a little expensive, but you know what? It looks like you've negated those with other things, so. It looks good, and it sounds really good. It's a really good sounding V6, surprisingly. Usually they're kind of, in automation BeamNG, but no, this one sounds good. Very, very burly and almost like, it's almost like a V8 almost, but it's just like a depressing V8. It's still good. We'll stay in second. There's third. Come on. Come on, we're good. It handles nice though. It sounds really good. Oh! That corner gets me. That corner does get me. Automation cars around even Midnight Club. You know, I can kind of see that actually. I can kind of see that. I mean, but to be fair, David, the Celica for the Celica since the early 90s was front-wheel drive. From like 1991 to 2000 and whatever, 6 it was discontinued. For like 15 years it was front-wheel drive. Do you recognize me from the name of the alt? I can't recall, Drift. You know what? But then again, I'm also terrible with names. But you know what? You know, thanks for hanging out, man. Well, when you guys say the 886 was just a Corolla, I mean, like the Corolla from Toyota, of course, it was such a broad car. It was pretty much a brand back in the day, especially. There were so much different Corolla models with different chassis, etc. That, you know, lots of them had completely unique engines, different chassis, rear-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, etc. I don't know. Either way, it's a really cool car. What are your guys' thoughts on the brand new? The new 86, or the new Subaru BRZ, I guess, because the 86 is yet to be revealed. I actually really love the new BRZ, the looks at least. The engine, there's pros and cons. Gear 3 still a little bit too long, I feel like. That's okay though. This is Boom Cannon's car. Depressing engine. So the new BRZ, my biggest gripe with it, the previous generation, of course, had the bad torque dip, and it was just pretty bad and kind of wheezy and depressing. But it sounded good. It looks really good. The newest generation I think it looks great. It's a phenomenal looking sports coupe. For the money, I don't think you can get a better looking car, honestly. Like, in my opinion, it's really good looking. But the engine, it's now the 2.4 liter. And that engine is great for a lot of ways, but it's more of an engine for an SUV than it is an engine for a sports coupe. Now, the torque dip is eliminated in the new BRZ, but in its place you get, I think, a lower red line, like quite a bit lower. I think it's like a couple hundred RPM lower, and it's just like, you can't ring it out as much. It's not as much fun to ring out. Honestly, it's kind of a letdown in that sense. Not that I would probably buy one, but you know. That's my thoughts. What are you guys' thoughts on it? I'll check in a sec as we're just doing a nice hot lap here. So, 107.1, great time. Great time. We can check yours landed. I think, no, landed, yours is part 3. Yours is part 3. If you look at the list, so there's about 60 cars total, and we do about 20 per stream, and your car is about 10 from the bottom. So it'll be part 3. I won't guarantee, but I'll probably get, you know, it's pretty close to guarantee. This is Boom Cannon's car. Oh, I remember Drift. Okay, Drift Legend. I remember that. Yep, I remember that. Yeah. What about yours? What was the name of the car? It was. Hold on, actually. I can't recall. I think it might be today. It's close. I'm not counting it out because I just don't want to count. Abyss. If you guys look, there should be in the description of the stream, there should be all the cars being tested in order for the most part. It's almost perfect. There's a couple cars missing from that. But if you look in there, like right now we're on Boom Cannon. We just finished Boom Cannon's car. So if you look in there and you look down another 18 cars, that's what we're doing today. About 18 cars. It's already very warm in this closet. Jeez Louise, it's very warm in here. We're going to open this up a little more. The shirt's going to come off. Just kidding. Huh. The Bronco Warthog? The Bronco Warthog is going to be hella cool. I dig it. I hope that... Okay. The Bronco Sport's kind of depressing in a lot of aspects. But I hope they come with a Bronco Sport Warthog or something. With, like, you know, the turbocharged 2.7 liter V6. Or the 3 liter V6, right? Or whatever fits transversely. I don't know, because it's a front-wheel drive platform. But if they can fit, like, the 2.7 or the 3 liter with 310 horsepower, 320 horsepower, that'd be super insane. Or maybe the Focus RS engine. That'd be really cool. A Focus RS motor or detuned, obviously, because it doesn't need to have all that power and performance, but, you know. 107.1 for Boom Cannon. Great time. 107.1, great time. Really good time, honestly. Usually do that. Yeah, it'll be around about 20. I was in the first part list. What's your car called, buddy? I can take a look and we can see here. The Bronco Sport is my favorite one. I agree. I actually recorded Snowrunner with Autoflux at one point when it came out, but I didn't think it was that entertaining of a video. And me and Flux both didn't. We both didn't post it. Steel posted it, though. Just the best bits of it. Centaur Flash. Oh, I'm misclicking. I can't type. This one will be... Oh, yeah, yours will be, I think, part 3, if we look on the list here. Yours will be part 3. The car is being tested is not the order that they're being taken in. It's a random order. So, there's no order being taken in. Yeah, no, my computer is making that noise. I can't see my keyboard with my steering wheel in the way, so I'm, like, mistyping. So that was Boom Cannon's car. We're gonna hop into the next one, which is going to be Golio Spod? Golio Sopod? It's an interesting name. I like your name, bud. 162 horsepower, reasonable. You know, it's pretty good. It's in between the last two cars. 2,593 pounds. A little porky. That's not bad though. Any streams while I've been con? A couple streams, just building cars. In chat, we did a Photoshop stream, which was a lot of fun. I got the hiccups now. The Sapotazu Hararu JDM. Hararu? I think that's right. So 165 or so horsepower. We'll hop into that thing. And go for a bit of a drive. I missed the S's. S's somewhere. There we go. Ooh, JDM in brackets. There we go. That's not bad. Let's do this. Alright. Oh, the front end's interesting. Very unique and quirky front end. I like that. The headlights, I don't know if I like them 100%, but honestly, 10 out of 10 for like taking a unique take on it. Very cool and very quirky. I love it. It's definitely like a quirky JDM car. I love that. The Fiat Multipa, kind of. I think it's like, I wouldn't say it's a beautiful car, but it's such a unique front end. I like it. It's not bad though. Yeah, it's kind of glitched out. There's sometimes glitches with the morphs. That's okay though. Love the coupe, or love the sedan body. It's like a wagon sedan sport fastback thing. It's cool. We'll launch it. Bit of a bog, but we're okay. First gear's quite long, which is bad and good. The launch was pretty not ideal. It's a little bit four-wheel slidey, but there are pros of having the long gear. So we're only gonna need to ever go to second, ever, which is good. Less shifting, but I think, yeah, definitely shorter gears would be preferred, I think, with this track especially. Like, if second takes you to 110, 115, great. But first takes you to over 100 by itself, which is a little long. And you're to the power band for a lot longer with the long gears, which is, you know, less wheel spin and stuff. But it's slidey anyways. I feel like this might have medium compounds is my guess. Or small tire width. It's a little bit four-wheel slidey, a little oversteery too, which is fine. It's fun. That corner is always gonna get me. The brakes are okay, a little aggressive. She's a little bit angry, but a good time. Under 115 is fine. It has Koenigsegg gearing, yeah. First gear for cars under 200 horsepower, you take it to 60. Yeah, I would say he put the spacing down to 0 or made it so it's a super high top speed. Fair enough, yeah. Just hopped out of the stream, was busy trying to find Valorant presented by Costco. Hey man, we're in the same boat. That's why I'm streaming right now, just to not talk to Costco. Oh my gosh. We're in the same boat here. All I know is, Philip, whatever you agree with, I'll agree with whatever you agree. So go in there and just say, Rye agrees with me.
Oh.
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh, I like this message.
Why hello again, P.S. Pee po po.
Beep beep po po. Thanks, bud. Appreciate the $2, man. Oh, that was great. I like that. That was real. Thanks for the $2, bud. So a pretty good time. My stream is delayed for some reason. I gotta fast forward. Okay, we're at 114.1. A good time. Lack of grip. Like it was a pretty average car. I wouldn't like the gearing was the biggest deal breaker for me. 114.1. Yeah, next up is Sten Dyno. Exactly. Then should be drawing deplorable Phil 986. I don't know if Phil's here right now, but we'll get her done. 144 or so buff horses. 21-28 pounds. Not bad. It's again a good power to weight ratio. The Murokugan FN or FF, sorry, Margot. I think you're still in third. Philip. We can check in a sec, but I think you're still in third. So this car, we're looking at Sten's car, which is the Murokugan FF Margot J. Really unique name. I like it. I like the FF moniker, like the FF trim name. I like that. That's really cool. Play to this. Let's do this. All right. FF is backwards R. No, you're not late, Johnny. Donegal. Yeah, okay, we'll update the Donegal. Gosh darn it. I really don't want to dress as a cat girl right now. I'll bring the Donegal up. I'll bring it up. I was like, can I get away with not changing the Donegal today? No, we'll change it. We'll change it. There it is. We are at how much was that? It was $2. Is that USD or Canadian? There's $2 USD, $2.50 Canadian. We'll just do 3. Cat girl, please. We're getting there. I'm crying too. You know how much I need to donate? You're not gonna donate $100. Oh, that'd be hilarious. But how do I log into this? There we go. Dashboard widgets. Give me 1 sec. I'm not sure why it doesn't auto update. I had it running before, so we'll do 50. We'll say we're at $57. Let's do this. We're at 57. I can't see here. Where are the slashes? Sure, we'll just do December 12th. That's the goal. Okay. First time I see you live stream. Well, welcome, Juan Gamers, man. Yeah, we're just hanging out, just chillaxing. Put it to like 500 and have it go for like a month, and you'll have reached the goal. Cat girl for 3 streams. That's not bad. Cat girls are inferior to tomboy best friends. You're not wrong. Just realize how far back your hat is. Is my hat that far back? I don't think so. It's not bad. It's just above my hairline. My hairline's like there, and my hat's there. It is a pretty long hat though. It's to beanie. It's sagging down there. I'm only wearing it because my hair is just depressing long. At this point, you can see it's at my shoulders now. It's pretty long, and it's just so much easier to manage. Okay, back at the car here. Another 86 kind of thing. Philip, absolutely hop on that beat, buddy. You get it. Canadian toque, exactly. It's a beanie, a toque. Headlights. Oh, they are pop-ups. I like that. That is cool and quirky. 10 out of 10. Love the front end. It's nice and clean, but it looks good. Fence, nice touch. The side, it's a little clean, but hey, it looks good. Back end, I don't mind it as well. And the interior is good. Right-hand drive, of course, like any JDM car should be. Yeah, to be fair, I didn't know I had a head on either. Hatless streamline. I mean, I can take it off. If I dress up as a cat girl, obviously I'm not wearing a hat. Did I short shift first? Or is it just me? Let's try to get a good lap here. Gearing's a little short, but it feels like it shifts very quick somehow. I don't know. Oh, we pressed our luck through there, and we made it through the gutter perfectly fine, I would say. We'll stay in seconds. I short shifted, that's okay. That was my bad. We'll still have a great time. Woo. A little wide. We're okay. We're still having a good time. Oh, this corner is the bane of my existence. When do you think the stream is gonna end? In about an hour and a half, I'm guessing. What's the name? This is Miyagi. This is Miyagi Mountain. We'll check. Well, we restarted anyways. It is Mount Miyagi. Foot reveal. Don't go. No, I mean, like I could take off my feet. I could show you my feet, but I have to take off my thigh highs, and that's a lot of work. It's your 6 car. Yeah, we'll look at it, Nino. No problem, bud. We'll look. It'll be part 3, but we'll look at it. Yep, yeah, I am planning on retrying. If we have time today, we'll do a couple of the top tiers again. And if not, we'll do them all at the third part. You think you get banned for showing feet? Well, maybe. I mean, what if I wear shoes? And no socks, I know. A little bit rambunctious. Alright. Short shifted a little there. That was 50, that was 6100. This thing has a decently high red line, actually. Come on, we're gonna cut it through again. We held it through there. I'm cutting corners today, baby. Imagine doing that in real life, like cutting over the grass next to like the forest. My gosh, that'd be actually insanity. I wonder if we can cut through that straight on. If we line it up properly, we could probably just go straight, not turn at all, which would be really fast. Come on. Testing cars random? No, they are in a randomized order. I guess, yeah. But like the list of the cars, like there is an order. It's in the description of the video of the stream. But the order was randomized. What a good time. We could get a little better, maybe another second off. But you're driving more like a rally driver. I know, right? I'm trying to get the best lap. I'm trying here. Alright. Stream go burr. Fair enough. There you go, Philip. If random, why have the list out there? I mean, like, people want to see when their car's being tested. Like, I have my own list, right? There is a list that I make that is randomized. So I get everyone's cards in whatever order that they are sent to me from my admins in. And that's not necessarily the order that they received in. That's just whatever order they send it in. Whatever order they are checked in, etc. And then I randomize that list, just make sure it's completely fair. And then I just write down the list for myself. I think that this one did pretty well for handling. Yugo's light. Yeah, I mean, this thing was decently light, actually, by Sten. But Sten, did a 109, which is a really good time. I have nothing really negative to say. The gearing maybe was a little short. It was a little tail heavy. Besides that, like, the power was ample, and it did pretty good. It should be drawing, though. I mean, you should be drawing, really. Is up next. 190 horses. 2536 or so pounds. The data, or the data, Aobato? The Albado Luxury? Yeah, that sounds about right. That's an interesting name. We can take the Bada on this track. It's such a... I like we still have that car. It's a luxury sedan. I like that. You are drawing. There you go. Who's top? Ivan is... Oh, no, it's Childish Sin actually is top. He has got a really good time. Ivan is... They're pretty much... They're very close, though. Ivan is 105.6 and Sin is 104.2. Yeah, this one has... What did I say? 190? I think I said... Well, it's got 190 and 2536 or so pounds. Look at the looks real quick. I love it. It's a big... It's basically... I feel like this is a JDM car that, like, it'd be rebadged as a Lexus in America. It's a Japanese sort of luxury sedan, but it's in America. They don't buy whatever brand this is. They'll buy a Lexus version, so it's rebadged. But yeah, I don't mind it. It's a little bit American in design, I feel like. It's a little bit like... I mean, not really American. It's a little bit luxurious in design. It's big, luxurious. Love the Nakaducks. But it's simple, but I love the taillights again. The dual circles in the back looks nice. Late 70s, I can see that, yep. It reminds me of a Toyota Century. Is what it reminds me of. It's, what are they called? An executive sedan, I think is what it would call. Love the turbo sound. It's pretty quick, though. It feels large. What's up, Chase? How you doing there, bud? The gearing. Okay, the gearing's actually maybe a little long, but it's working really well for this map. 120 is perfect second gear for this map, I'm telling you right now. With 190 horse, the gearing's really nice. Like we're in second, we'll just stay in second and cruise. Yep. Don't even go to third. Ooh. So it's a little bit sketchy slidey, you know? It's a little bit four-wheel slidey. Lack of grip overall. But it's neutral when it's not sliding, when you don't push it tons. It's quiet, though. It's definitely an executive luxury sedan. And that corner is the bane of our existence, I swear. I'll take it. Did you not have a car? As far as I know, this is what I have. Did I miss mine? I don't think so, not yet. Yeah, that corner, the problem with this car is it's a little big, it's a little large. So, taking that corner with the fence there at the end, or with the concrete wall, it was tough. It was tough. We just slowed down a little bit more than I would have liked. If it had more grip, I think the biggest issue is grip. The gearing was I'd say almost perfect. It was one of the best gearing so far. Lack of grip, biggest issue. Power was definitely more than enough. Gearing was good. Just the grip. The grip would have been nice. So 112.8 is still, anything under 115 is really reasonable. 1112.8. Has it been tested? Well, it looks like a V12. Yeah, it looks like a Toyota Century. Nissan from the 70s. Yeah, I can see it. Big luxury Chinese cars, or not a Chinese, Japanese cars, sorry. Let's do this. Back to drawing MLP. Oh, there you go. You do that, man. You watch the SpaceX stuff? Like SpaceX, like Tesla SpaceX? I don't keep up to it too much. Or what? Hey, yo, what's up? What's up, Jaredon? Hope I pronounced that right, bud. It did pretty good. So we'll hop into Deplorable's car, then to Filman's. 207 horsepower, 17 pounds, so a lot of power for the cars. 17 pounds. It's a little porky, but it's not bad. I have not kept up on SpaceX, but I can keep up on like the news. I'm not really watching it though, you know. The Nira 81XL, great name by the way. Is the name, and performance is obviously the game because it's got a lot of power. The Nira. And it's adorable looking. I love that. You got your name right. There you go, man. I appreciate that. I try. I'm terrible with names. I am literally terrible at names, but there's so much names I try, you know? If I butcher someone's name ever or a car's name, I apologize, because my gosh. Alright. Hobbs and Bangs. This is the same body as I think the previous car, but it's the coupe version. I love the coupe version of this body. Front end, very, very aggressive. The intercooler, super aggressive. It's almost like a modification, but it looks good. Love the wheels. They're my favorite wheels for these kind of cars. Big old exhaust. I think this is almost a slightly modified car, it looks like, looks-wise. Intercooler. Big exhaust tip. Soft suspension. Yeah, it looks a little bit soft. It's a little bit tall. Do it, Philip. Make it. If we do 2020 supercars or something, do modern Yugo. Make it a supercar. It's the same body. I think this is just like the coupe version, I think. Or yeah, a lot of people use this body. It's a good body. Suspension is very stiff. Very stiff. Brakes are nice. It's pretty quick. The weight is there, but there's a lot of grip in this car. It's gonna set a good time. It's gonna set a really good time. I can tell already. Very competitive car. Super grippy. Absolutely gobs of grip. And this thing's heavy. The weight is gonna help it with that, I guess, but it is really grippy. It's gonna be a close car. So one of the best. We'll keep it in second. I don't want to shift up real quick because we're close to shifting or needing to shift. Look at that. Look at that. This thing is kind of a boat compared to lots of the other cars, and with ease it took that corner. Oh, come on. Wow. Exhaust addicts uploaded a video. You go watch it, but that's no problem. Wow. Second best time. Really impressive. Really impressive, honestly. There is absolute insane amounts of grip. All right. Yeah, it could probably be better. Like I said, like the best cars, we're gonna retry. So that's okay. 105.5 so far. We'll lock it in so far. If it stays top 3, it'll get tested either like later today. We'll test the top 3 again. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe today. We'll see. That's okay. Hey, Yanni, that's no problem, buddy. Yeah, this car, I think this car overlooks with Powerball is nice. Everything about this car is pretty nice. The 2014 Mustang GT Boss 302 Corsa Axback. That's not bad. Good V8 sounds great. All right, yeah, this car, the handling. I don't want to say it's the best handling because I can't recall, but it is for sure one of the best handling. Let's do well, this is coming off. The plaid's coming off. I know I'm Canadian, but the plaid's coming off, guys. I punched the wall. Ouch. We're fine. The plaid's coming off. It's a little bit too warm in here. It's about 35 degrees. All right, let's do it. Let's keep going here. Filmin86, and he's a good engineer. Of course, he does a YouTube channel. His name is Where's Filmin. So his car is called the Bertoni Filmin is Better Than Rye. I like that. A little bit of a polite message, to say the least. This is by Filmin86. 112 horse, a little bit light in horsepower, but 2344 pounds, so decent weight. It's a good, reasonable power to weight ratio. The one before was deplorables. We're doing Filmins now. Hello, S9 Drifto from Singapore. Hello, all the way from Canada. How you doing, bud? Yeah, sub to Filmin. He makes good go-karts. His go-kart's really cool. I'm actually making a go-kart for a video coming up in the next few weeks. I'm making an open-wheel race car as my next build, probably. I'm only seeing 6-cylinder cars since I joined this stream. Yeah, there's 6 cylinders kind of meta. My car's a 4-cylinder. I'm Canadian? I am Canadian. Canadian, eh? So let's load into Filmin's car. I almost want to... Oh gosh, this is great. We'll hop into this race car, boy. Nova Scotia. Ah, Nova Scotia. Manitoba gang. It wasn't for me. Deplorable's car would have had 225 tires. Yeah, no. If Filmin, if you help, then you get all the credit because you don't get all the credit, but you get credit for sure. Like, I'd say for sure it's within the top 3 best handling cars of these car sets. It handled sublime. Nova Scotia's pretty snow. Manitoba, we're not getting much snow. Usually we're pretty blessed, to say the least, with terrible winters. But this year it's been very mild. Every time I join it, why do you get a chuckle? Wait, what's chuckle? What's funny? Sounds good. Yeah, Canada gang, eh? So I love the front. The yellow headlights look very interesting in BeamNG, but in automation they look much better. The design's nice. It's definitely got this 80s kind of, I guess you could say Japanese in general. This reminds me of a Mitsubishi Starion. Look behind you. Oh yeah, that's why. Oh yeah, it's moved over to the side now. Interesting. Mustard lights. I know, right? Sounds good. Interior is nice as well. Like the blue seats on the pinkish design, or the pinkish color on it. Let's do this. We'll launch it. Sounds good. Z28. Hold on, we're gonna move my chair here. Ouch! I punched the microphone. Okay, we're fine. We'll have some water. So shorter gearing, but that makes sense because this car is a little underpowered compared to some of its contemporary partners that we're versing here. But it is quick. It holds speed nice. Definitely a high speed in general is not its friend. It does not like high speeds. We're holding that gently. Come on. Bit of a I-Rock or Z-Rock? I-Rock? I can't see chat that well. It handles nice. It also is one of the better handling cars, I would say, for sure. Even with its quite low power overall. Like, it's one of the lowest power of the night so far. But it's doing good. Come on, stay in second, go to third. There's a wall. This thing handled that nicely. Almost got caught in the gutter, but she was doing just dandy. Little wide the end there, but a 110. How was your car? Your car handled really good. Your car handled pretty good boom cannon, I think. Yours was right before deplorables, right? Or no, yours was the second of the day. It handled decent, if I recall. I think a little bit four-wheel slidey. But Philman's car, it handled very nice. It handled quite good. It sounds good. 110.2. Now, it's not the best time, but you gotta think, this car has one of the lower power to weight ratios and the worst power of any of the cars so far today. 110.2, which is a great time still. Anything under 15 is great. It was good. Like, we only have a couple under 15 or about 15 or more. Do you have a challenge forward me? What's the challenge? Drive by not looking at your screen, by looking at the stream. Oh gosh, my delay is like, it's like 5 seconds. But oh gosh, okay, maybe we could try that for next time. Today, I'm not feeling it today, boys. We're not the best driver today by any means, even though we set one of the best times. We're gonna hop into I'm Kier. Next. Land Rover Series 1, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe there might be a mod at some point. So I'm Care is up next. K-A-E-R. 189 horsepower. That's really respectable. 2638 pounds. A little heavy, but then again, a fun video. That's true. That's true. I like that. Maybe, oh gosh. Oh, that'd be a terrible video. I like that, though. That's actually really fun. Thank you, Philip. That's a good idea. The Hussar Moonline. Or the Hussar Moonline. I don't know if it's Hussar. Because Hussar, no, it's not Japanese. That's for sure. But it's Hussar, I think. We'll hop in and we'll give her a bit of a drive and test it out. And yeah, I'm going to stop talking and just find the car. It is right here. Same paddles. I like that. Steering wheel. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. Okay, maybe a couple of videos like that. Something like, you know. So this body, a bit of a RX-7 Savannah, I think, kind of style to it. I like it, though. The bumper headlights are not working 100% for me with the grill. It's looking kind of sad. But, love the side profile, love the rear. Everything else is nice about it. Inverted controls. That'd be great. That'd be a great video. Maybe I'll do that with a Pigeon. Because I did a video before driving the Pigeon on the Nordschleife. Maybe I'll do, like, the Nordschleife with the Pigeon again, but inverted controls. Or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Sounds good. Launch is a little bit eh. It's holding speed nice so far. A little bit of a four-wheel slide so far. Lack of grip. And a little oversteery. She's overzealous for sure. But hey, I'm ready for the challenge. Worked a little bit there. We could have coasted, but that's okay. We're cutting through here. Woo! That was a close call, baby. We're good. Might have lost speed there, though, but... Woo! She's fast. She's very fast. We're cutting the corners. She's very fast. She does not want to take the track. Oh yeah, oh god, we hear that in a sec, Jimmy. Oh, there's a wall. We'll get a restart, I think, for this one.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Jimmy, for the $2.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
ooh yeah. It doesn't even say it right. I'll have to update the goal. But we'll give this one a relap, I think. I did a bit of messing up. Whose car is it? This was I'm a K-A-E-R's car. We'll give it a bit of a new try, because that one was not the best attempt, really. We kind of butchered a little bit of stuff, a little bit too much for my liking. I know this car can do a good time. It's sketchy for sure. It's not the best handling and stuff, but it's got power. And it's good enough to handle, like, it's not fun to handle, but it's you know, we can do it. It's tough. I'm wrecking some lines here. Come on. We're good. Oh, the gutter helped us out there. The gutter saved us. Better time. I'll take it. $312 horsepower is great. 107.4, much more respectable time, buddy. Car was very quick. It was a little bit four-wheel slidey, but it did good. I think it was 114. 107, sorry. 107.4 is what it is. Good time. It did good, though. It did. It's an impressive car. Alright. Not bad at all. Not bad. We'll load the next one. He's doing the initial D gutter hook. Yeah, I know, right? Those gutters, I hate these gutters so much. I hate them so much. Next up, we have the CBT word, we'll call it. That's all we'll say. I'm not going to say the beginning part, even though it's not saying anything bad. It was just, yeah, it's fine. 191 horse, 2437 pounds is the weight. We'll see the car in a second here. The first name is CBT, and you know, that's already enough of a great name, I think, in my books. Looks a little bit interesting. A little interesting. Looks a little bit dilapidated, maybe is the word I'd use. That's not a bad thing, though. What's up, Grayson? How you doing there, bud? And a Cortez and a Bishu. That sounds pretty cool. I think that'd be cool. I dig it. So you get a bit of a rust and... Oh, God. It doesn't transfer to beam at all, this stuff. But, I like the eyelashes. Not much the fixtures, not much of the rust and stuff transfer, but I love this body. It's like a ute, but it's not a ute. It's rear engine Boxer 6. I don't want to know what the white thing is. Well, it starts with the letter S. I don't know what that means. I don't know. That's it. Alright, we'll launch it here. It's rear engine, so it should get a great launch. Yep. It looks a little bit sedated, but lots of stuff are hiding on us. I drove Sin's car. Yeah. So the fastest cars, Phantom, we're gonna take around again. And you know, Sin also begged me to, so you know, that helps. I can't say no to Daddy Sin, obviously. So it's fast. It handles like a rear-engine car, so it's a little sketchy for sure. It actually understeers almost. Yeah, the front lights are super taillights. That's awesome. We got the CBT. This is the CBT we're driving. I know. It's a name. It's pretty quick, though. It's a handful to handle, just like the previous car. So I might use it a good time. It's fast, though. It's got a lot of acceleration, a lot of speed. A lot of speed? It could do a lot of speed. It's yeah, sure, why not? Oh, I braked instead of clutched. But we're okay. We don't even need clutch, really. So I've automatic clutching on, but it's just fun to clutch, too. So it works that way as well. It's handling pretty good. For a rear engine, it's actually decent. The gearing's short, though. We'll finish it, but we'll see what we get. Oh, yeah, it might be the best time, so we'll give it a retry. Headlights in the rear and taillights in the front. Oh, gosh, that'd be awful. I know the clutch beam does that for me. Yeah, like, I mean, I get a clutch pedal, I can, like, I use a, yeah. You'll drive mine in the industry, no discussion. I don't think we'll be driving any cars twice, or at the end today, but part 3 we'll drive whatever's the fastest fill up. And maybe yours, if it's in the top 3, if it's not, maybe yours still, you know, we'll see. I mean, right now I don't think it's in the top 3 actually, technically, but we'll see. Not today, we don't have time today. Oh my god, no. It crashed, yeah, the ending we kind of got messed up, but it would have been like a 104, 105. Stop crashing. I mean, I'm doing my best here. This car is hard to control. The gearing is a little bit short. We have passed Philbin. We can hop on it for a second and just look at it. His had actually the lowest power to weight ratio so far of all the cars today, but it's still set at a very respectable time for its power to weight ratio. It punched much above its class. This thing handles quite nice. It grips almost as good as the car early on, Deplorable's car. It's almost as good as his, handling-wise, I'd say, grip-wise. But it's a little bit twitchy. This thing's quite twitchy. And the gearing is too short. It does not like that last corner at all. She just understeers in that last corner. 115 or lower. That's not bad. 115 is a great time on this map if you're doing that. I'm not in top 3. I feed myself with the Deplorable's car. Well, we'll see, Philip. We'll see once we can test at the end, you know? Take care, Yanni, man. Have a good one, man. That's okay. You can have a good night. Good day, whatever. And I'll talk to you hopefully another stream, you know? This thing, it handles almost like how I'd imagine a Ute handles. It's a little bit interesting, but it's like a rear engine, you know? There's no weight in the rear, it feels like. But the engine's in the rear, you know? I don't know. Scary accurate. Yeah, it's like it handled pretty well, and it plowed and understeered quite a bit, you know, into the corners. But like on exit, you got to be careful because it really just wants to kill you there. Rear engine Ute sounds great, I know, right? 105.9, 4th best time. It did great. Honest biggest complaint was the gearing was a little bit, yeah, it was not great gearing for sure. Way too short, but that helped with this. I mean, it had really short gearing. It was mid-engine, rear engine, so you didn't need the long gearing or the short gearing for the acceleration, really. I don't think so. Almighty Twingo's up next. I think we're about halfway done today. Yep, halfway done or so. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. Let's see here. Might handle better. Yeah, exactly. We'll see. We'll see. Porsche designed a special rear suspension that negates the lift-off oversteer. I mean, in the newer cars, the older cars are a little sketchy, especially the roofs. Let's hop into Almighty Twingo's Speed Machine. 127 horse, so it's reasonable. It is a little bit porky, though. It's over 3,000 pounds, 3,003 pounds to be exact. It's a little heavy. The this is a long name. I'm gonna butcher this, obviously. The Hani Yashushin Monaco LV6 Fleet Spec. Yeah, it's pretty long. Previous was Phantoms, car based off a name. The previous was not Phantoms. No, Phantoms is we did Phantoms in the first, early in the first one, I think. So let's go to this car. Where are we? Car, please. Let me see you. Where? It's a long name. It definitely looks like a fleet spec vehicle, so I'll take that. We take those. All right. The one of the leaderboards. Leaderboards, I think Phantom's 4th, I think, or 5th. He's right up there, top 5. A few cars, like there's a handful of cars that are doing really good this time around. So we got a fleet spec car. I'm not expecting much because it's a fleet car after all. Love the orange beige interior. Absolutely love it. It's disgusting, but I love it. Hello, Danny. How you doing, bud? Sounds pretty good. Front engine, rear-wheel drive, obviously. Front end, I love the front end. It's definitely an executive sedan, Japanese. Back's nice as well. We'll launch it. Not a bad launch. It's definitely going to be a bit of a boat size-wise. The problem with this body's absolutely massive. It's got terrible track too, actually. It's a downside to it, I think. But it is very large. It does not inspire confidence. But you know, maybe I'm wrong, actually. This one's doing pretty good. It handles nice so far. It is not fast. Remember, this is a 3,000-pound car. It's one of the heaviest cars of all the cars for the entire challenge. Oh, yeah, it was definitely just plowing through that corner there a little bit. But it grips nice. A 107 is a very... Okay, 107 is very good boom kind of thing. Okay, 110 is pretty good. So 107 is very good. Why are 6-cylinders so common? Budgetary, like the restrictions on budget and stuff, etc. Mine was a 4-cylinder, so you know it wasn't bad. It was hard to get some of the requirements with the 4-cylinder, even though. Oh boy, it wafted through that corner like a dinosaur. Gearing seems fine though. It's a little long, then it's a little over 100 kilometers an hour to the second, which is really good for this track, honestly. It still feels a little sluggish, though. It doesn't have a great power to weight ratio. Is the biggest thing. But it grips nice. It handles nice. It just, you can really feel the weight. Inline 6 or V6, they're both pretty meta for this challenge, honestly. I'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, this car was a little boaty, but it handled nice. There was definitely a lot of physical mass. You could definitely tell. V6 is pretty easy to fit engine, but yeah, for sure. Biggest thing about... welcome back, Jimmy, bud. Boxer 6 sounds great, too. Any 6-cylinder could sound really good. Any engine could sound pretty good, to be honest. $111.9. Good time. Almighty Twingo. Nothing really negative to say. Just the weight, honestly. 111.9. But it did good. It's good. Broken Ursa is up next. 84 horse. So this is the lowest horsepower, I guess. Or one of the lowest. Second lowest horsepower, I think, actually. 1924 pounds. The second lightest, but also quite low horsepower. This is the Tachigi ES F43. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but probably not. Tachiji? I don't know. I don't know. What is the Titan 1.9 turbo? I did it for it's for my newest build video. Welcome, Alpha Bud. Welcome, Bud. How you doing? All right, let's rev it up. Love the hatchback vibe to it. The quad headlights is nice. Actually, I don't think we've seen that yet for any of the cars, so I like that. Design's nice. It's clean. It's simple, but it's nice. The side's a little plain. The back's good as well. I don't mind it. We'll launch it. We'll launch it. Wheel spin. Okay. Gearing looks reasonable so far. Oh boy, she is a little scary in the corners. Little bit scary. It's a Big Brother Yugo, pretty much. It kind of handles like when it's a little bit, little four-wheel slidey. The brakes are a little sketchy. The power is actually not terrible for this car. This car is quite light, so the 84 horsepower is not the end of the world actually. Yeah, definitely lack of grip. If they had some thicker tires, some nice thick tires, I think it'd be pretty competitive, honestly. But it's gonna be decent still. But yeah, just a lot of sliding around everywhere. It's like it's, yeah, it's not good. It's a skating rink, is what I would say. This is probably. Oh, there's the gutter. Oh, there's the gutter. That'd be nasty in real life to have that happen. All right, we'll launch again. Let's not have the wheel spin because it'll be a better launch. Let's see if we can get a good time with this car. Even though it doesn't handle that great, and it's kind of slow. It's oversteering. Honestly, it's just four-wheel sliding. There's just lack of grip on all four wheels. The gearing is a little long for this low amount of power. All right. Well, that was a reasonable experience. Drum brakes in the rear, which is nice, I guess. That's kind of interesting. It smashed into these curbs very aggressively. I don't know why it doesn't like running over them at all. It's definitely plowing through these corners in not a fun way. It's fun to drive though. Like it's not the best. It's definitely not a handler. It's not a speed kind of car. It's more of a car you just sort of look at and you say, that's my car, you know? But a 116, not a bad time considering this thing has very low horsepower. What are you driving? I'm driving it's a car, Antonio. It's a car. We're testing on this racetrack here. Which engines do you guys prefer, diesel or gas? You know, I'm a gas kind of guy. I like high revving engines, and you can't really get that with a diesel street car as much as you can with a gas car. 116 flat, if we're rounding up here, it did pretty good. It had a very not ideal power to weight ratio. It slided a little bit, and the gearing was a little bit long, but it still handled pretty decently. It wasn't the worst, I'd say for sure. 116 flat. Okay, there's that. All right. Let's do the next on the list here. We have got Sweaty Booch. That's a name. And his car is the Dashu LDM, 142 horse, 2397 pounds, which is not terrible. It's a decent power to weight ratio. The Dashu, and Dashu is a pretty cool name, so I'll give it that. We'll give it bonus points for Dashu. What's the worst car you've ever made? Sweaty Booch. Yeah. Which time trial should I do? It depends what you're trying to do, man. What the bench are you trying to do? Hello, RK. How you doing, bud? We're just testing some cars, chillaxing. Where can I put my car after it's finished? Well, Troy, well, is it for the JDM? The JDM one, we're not taking any more submissions for the JDM one. The next challenge is it is diesel track cars kind of thing. 2000s diesel track cars thing. The rules for that is in the Discord. So if you're in the Discord, you can find that, and if you make a car for that, you can send it in, and it will be tested. I seen the video of the costume. What costume? What are you talking about? Can I submit my motorhome for the next challenge? The Gaming Raccoon, if it fits the rules, it does not matter what you make. You can make a dinner plate with wheels, for all I care. Oh, like the cosplay. Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. You know, my first reaction would have been, oh god, it would have been, that's one good-looking dude. Okay. Off-road VA French SUV, so off-road. Yeah, that'd fit it. Something like that. How much does automation cost? 25, 30 bucks, something like that. Something like that. So, do we get the horsepower for this thing? 142 and 2,400 or so pounds. Pop some bangs, like the sunroof touch. And for 115, yeah, 115 is pretty good. Sounds like a reasonable time. I like the pop-up headlights. It's a little simple, but it sounds good. What you got there is fine. So, bit of a low RPM. That's okay. You won't ban me? Try me, Philip. Don't test me. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. I think it's a boxer. It sounds really good. Nah. Sounds like a depressed V8. It could be. I don't even know what it is, honestly. It is a inline 5 depressed version for sure. Let's do... Alright. It's a really weird sounding inline 5 though, for sure. Really odd. It's low strung. We're okay. She's definitely oversteered, but we're driving this thing really aggressively. She's definitely oversteers quite a bit, though. Bit of a drift through that corner. Yeah, it oversteers nicely though. Definitely fits the course. Not it won't get a great lap time, but like it's fun. Ah, I got a good lap time, a decent lap time. Inline 5, they aren't very common, no. No, not nowadays. There's only what one car that I can recall that makes one, just Audi, with the in the RS3 and the Audi TT RS. If there's any other 5-cylinders really, besides diesel, I think there's a couple diesel 5-cylinders. Do you think the name Quest Conquer sounds good? I think Quest Conquer sounds really good. Quest is a really cool name for an SUV too. I like that. If it's a brand or a car name, either way, that's a cool name. Well, they used to. I know. Now they're just got depressing. I know. 110. They're okay though. 110.3. I'll take it. That's not bad. So yeah, it's nothing really bad to say. It's very, very drifty. Do you think they should add superchargers? They plan on it in the future. Quest is a cool brand name. Quest is a cool brand name. Whose car is next? Up next, we have Yaz's car. I'll tell you whose car we're gonna finish off on. In the list here. No, like this. We're gonna finish off on Emu's car today. Yeah, Supercharged, I'm so excited for that. Quest sounds like a Ford SUV. Quest just sounds like a cool name, honestly. Alright. Let's hop into Yaz's car, which is 175 horse. It's not bad. It's decent. 21 pounds. So it's decent. A little heavy, but power makes up for it. The Toyota Fabula X V8. We'll load up, take her for a spin, and get a time out of the Titans. Looking pretty thick over there. The Tongue of Reputation, Fertile's looking pretty thick. The Toyota. Where are you, buddy? Toyota, little boy. Toyota car. Little car gang. When is yours? You gotta tell me your car's name or something. We could probably check. If you look on the list, August. Today we're gonna finish. The list is in the description. We're gonna finish off on Emu's car. I think. IMU's car. V10 or V8, sorry. No, yeah, V8, yeah. Flat plane V8. Love this body. Sounds good. A little bit higher riding though, but the front end's nice. Reminds me almost of the Galant VR4. We'll launch it. So just like the last car, it's a little scary. I'll hold it, because we didn't really lose much. We lost a little bit of time, but it's not that bad. It's definitely not the best handling car. It's a little oversteering and a little lack of grip overall, to be honest, but it's a very depressed V8. It is. It's a flat plane crank that doesn't rev too high. Steering, yeah, the steering is a little bit, yeah, interesting. Fill up, get banned. Banned her out of here. Let's launch it again. It doesn't have a ton of grip. It oversteers and it lacks four-wheel steering, or four-wheel grip in general. The oversteer is not bad. Like it's kind of fun, and you can manage it. But the lack of four-wheel grip is just not good. Some are decent drifts, I think, yeah. Like this car, you can do pretty well drifting, but drifting is not the best for lap times, usually ever. Oh, the gutters. Oh. I don't like the gutters. So we're fine. I'd say it's about fine. It's pretty quick though. It's decently quick in a straight line at least. It's It's a little sketchy to drive, we'll say. It just plows understeers a lot. There's just not much grip in general, I feel like. Come on. Oh, there's a gutter of death. There's another gutter. Oh. I'll take it. Hello. How would it be JDM? This one does drift. I can safely say it is JDM. Now, it wasn't the perfect lap. There's a lot of mistakes, but we got the lap done. And it did decent. Inline 3 front engine. Yeah, do that. That sounds, yeah, inline 3 sports kind of thing. JDM muscle car. It did pretty good. I think it'd be a lot of fun drifting. The gutters, I hate the gutters so much on this map. They're just absolutely awful. But the question is, we're using sports tires or we're using medium compounds? Or were they small? They just feel like they just like grip overall. 1-1-12. It's still decent time though. Still decent time though. I was watching Automotive Flux and he was saying how you made on off-road Bugo, and he said it did better than your... Oh, did he say that? When did he say that? Antonio, when did he say that? I need to know. We gotta race the Bugo versus it, to be honest. Okay. Let's do the next on there. And one of his it is... Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. We got like 7 more to go. Initials up yext. We'll say yext. Up yext is initial. 159 buff horses and 2440 pounds, so a decent power to weight ratio. Not bad. The Crest Prime S. Very, very prestigious kind of name. I like that. Kind of a sporty, kind of a little bit of a luxury name on it. I like that. The Crest Prime. Did I miss the 86 ripoff? I mean, a lot of cars are 86-ish. To be honest. The Atlas Cheetah, that's a good name for a Canadian cabriolet. I like that. This body again, it's not a bad body. It's a physically large car. It's a pretty executive coupe kind of looking. It reminds me of like an Acura Legend, except just older and bigger and square. Oh, I just tapped into the game. We'll launch it. Hello, Tyler. How you doing there, bud? Oh, but here we go. Oh, yeah. No, okay, that was that one. Okay. We're just checking, like, was there another one? So it's a little bit similar to the last car. A little oversteer, a little lack of grip overall. It's pretty quick, though. Again, like the last one. Gearing is not bad, though. Let's set up a little straighter here. Hey, thanks for the sub there, Tyler, man. Appreciate it, bud. We're just testing some cars in BeamNG, hanging out, chatting. Do we just get caught in the actual inside gutter? Like, what? We're fine, though. She's good. Oh, wow, that was a really weird, like, death trap kind of oversteer. The back end's gonna slide out there really weirdly. Bugo's a really cool car. I like the Bugo. We gotta race the Bugo versus something of mine. Bit of a sub. His Magnum Opus is pretty sick. I want to make my own Magnum Opus and we'll race. What car is next? That was Initial's car. He did a 111.8. Good time. Similar to the previous car. A little bit sketchy. I try not to make you laugh compilation. Buddy, I wouldn't laugh at anything. I'm just stone cold Steve Austin, basically. Next up is New Englander's car. Then Plushie. Got about 5 more today. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate that, man. I'm just playing games, having fun, you know? New Englander has got the Imperio, Chamu. Sure, we'll say that. This one has got 111 horse, 2,500 pounds? 2,305 pounds, sorry. The name, I can't pronounce it, but that's the name. We'll load it up. And it is... Where is it? Do I not have it? Did I miss the import of this car? We gotta check here. Let's check. I might have... Can I not type here? Let me type here, please. No. Interesting. There's mods for multiplayer for BeamNG. Cross-out? I've never heard of that game before. Or have I heard of that game? Have I played that game? Maybe I have. I can't recall. No, I've heard of that game, but I haven't played it. Did micro export all fixtures properly? As far as I know. I think there was only a few cars that I couldn't export all fixtures properly, but when I went to go check it, because I've got every mod. They were just kind of weird. Like there was nothing wrong with it. It looked like I couldn't find anything wrong. What time is it? It's only 6:50 p.m. I'm gonna re-export this one car. Give me 1 minute, guys. I don't know. We'll hop into the next car for now. We'll come back to this, and I'm gonna get it ready to export though. Except for some grindy skibble. Okay. It's free to play. Fair enough. Fair enough. So we'll do the next car for now. Well, I'm re-importing this one. We're gonna do Plushie's car next. Then we'll go back to New Englanders. So Plushie's got 167 horse, 2,204 pounds. Great power to weight ratio. The rear-wheel drive apple pie JDM by Plushie is what it is. We'll hop in and take her for a bit of a drive. The rear-wheel drive apple pie. We will hop in and we'll give it a bit of a drive. It looks quite good from the thumbnail. And at the same time, I will load in the car that we're supposed to be loading in, which is... There's an I. Where is it? Very weird, because I import all the cars, and I've got the stats for it. I just don't have the car downloaded. Where is it? Interesting. I'll re-download it in a second. I don't know where it is. I'll re-download the New England's car after this. Did you do Model 6 Trim 3 car? I don't think so. I don't think so. So we got Plushie's car in front of us. So rear engine, V6, single exhaust, little pea shooter like that. AES. I love this decal on the side, not the decal, the decal. I like to pronounce it decal. I don't know why. Front end's nice, like the headlights, they fit the car nicely. A little bit, maybe a little new for 81, but I guess it's like 80, mid-80s. That's fine. No, it's fine. Kind of reminds me of like a Fiero-ish kind of thing, but like a MR2-ish, but like different. Was that your PC? That was my PC. The Windows sound, yeah, I know. I have automation open the exact same time as this, and there's a lot of things happening behind what we're driving and stuff. It's doing pretty good though. Was the door handle massive? I didn't see it, honestly. I didn't notice it. Maybe it was. Could you make a rear engine front wheel drive car? I could. That's on the list for a video. So it handles so far like a rear engine car. It's a little bit terrifying. We'll see. Come on. Let's go, brake. You definitely could tell it's a rear engine in this one. It's a little scary. You really have to be on the throttle a little bit on the turns, or else the back end's you're just gonna lose it. Yeah, well, it's coping pretty fine. It's not the best rear engine car ever handling wise, but it's not the worst. It's basically a Fiero, but much faster than a Fiero, probably. Okay, I intentionally just like dropped it down in gear way too high revving to kick the back end, and that was actually pretty sweet. Did well there. This is just Plushie's car. Do you ever play horror games? I do play. I don't do videos on them. I know. There's car stuff here mostly. I played a good bit of Phasmophobia as of late. 108.8. Good time. I'll take it. 108.8. Let's see here. I think my time's down. I closed it for some reason. Let's reboot my times. 108.8. Pretty good plushie. Quite good. It's a little sketchy for rear engine, but it did pretty good. Did you do the Oma Hinate? I don't think so yet. I think in Trains yours is coming up very shortly. I gotta download New Englander's car one more time though, because I'm not sure where it went. Let's do this. Let's do that. I've downloaded actually twice before. Weird. Weird. Let's do... I don't know why it's not there. Interesting. All right. Should also put twin charger setup. I hope so. I hope twin chargers and stuff and a bunch of other things as well would be nice. Twin chargers, twin superchargers even. Would be pretty ideal. Probably a twin supercharger, but at least different kinds of superchargers would be nice. And here's the car. Okay, we'll re-export this. Automation has nitrous. Ah, yes. The best production car ever, nitrous. That'd be pretty hilarious, not gonna lie. Alright. Let's do this. So he's got 111 horse, 2305 pounds. Oh, it's this car. I definitely exported this car. How many cars are left? 2 turbos per cylinder, that'd be pretty lit. Today, there's about 3 or 4 cars left to test, but we've got about 23 cars or so left total. So there'll be a part 3 to this next week probably, because tomorrow we're going to do a video, and the day after there will be, tomorrow hopefully a video, and then the day after hopefully will be another stream. So I think for the next big update, Antonio, they're doing a forced induction update, and they're going to have single turbo and a bunch of other turbo layouts as well, sequential. You can have twin turbo on an inline engine, single on a V engine, etc. So let's look at this car. Let's see if it's here now. I definitely exported it. I'm not too sure where it went though. We'll re-export it one more time. I'm just gonna load up this card just so it refreshes it. When the next update is, I don't have any numbers of it. I don't know when. I know it's what they're working on after like the campaign. I think like in a few updates, that's what they're gonna be working on. Let's try it now. Oh wait, let's try it here. Is it load up? We just lagged for a second. There we go. More engines in general. W engines. Yeah, those would be pretty sick. The biggest problem with the Eli is just like, cost. R&D. Cost. Because they need 3D modeling. They need a bunch of different things to actually get the actual models of an engine. I think actually when I was talking, I talked to Rob like a while ago now. Over a year ago. The 3D modeling is just a lot of money. It just costs them a lot of money to do. Can you play with Komodo Gaming? He loves BeamNG and automation. You know what, Tyler? I would love to play with Komodo Gaming. I think his channel is probably a little too big to play with me, though. Boxer 12, a flat 12 even. Just a flat 12 would be great. So this is the car. If I recall, I think this body's fine, right? I can't recall. I think this one's fine, New Englander. This is all fine, right? Well, I don't think it's my favorite looks-wise, but it's quirky. I'll give it that. We'll give it that. We'll launch, and it sounds good. It's good specs. Gearing's long. Come on. It's a little bit... You can maybe talk to me if you know personally. But automation, if someone taught him automation, you know, he needs a teacher. Okay, it's a little bit low. We gotta be careful on the curbs here. More suspension would be nice as well. Inline 2s are my most desired engine, actually. I would love inline 2s. After that, I think W12s is up there for me. Oh god, this car is just so low that it does not like the curbs, basically. Hello, Nina, how you doing, bud? V turbos would be great. Single turbos for V engines would be great. Twin for single or for inline engines. It is very low, but it's making over this curb just barely. Single cylinder would be really cool, I feel like. It's not really used very often anymore, if at all. Maybe in a lawnmower, but, you know, 2 cylinders are used for sure. And I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. It's, you know what, it's 7 o'clock. This thing is just, I don't know why. So, suspension was too stiff, I'd say. The gearing was kind of okay. It didn't do bad, though. 112.7. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know, I'm a little tired, as I am on every Wednesday. Just going to do a stretch. But this car, it was pretty quick. It accelerated decent. The gearing was not perfect. It was not bad, though. The grip was fine. The biggest thing I'd say, just suspension was just crazy stiff, and just weird. The one tiny car mod. It's on the tip of my tongue. I gotta think of it. But a 112.7 is not bad. Hello, BMX540 bike ride. How you doing, bud? And Extreme Grapes, you lurk? That's okay, man. Lurking is alright. Good luck on the lap, bud. He lives in Texas. Canada versus Texas, I guess, eh? The cold versus the hot. Let's see here. Okay. That was that. Brian, Trains, you're up next, bud. We got 4 cars left today. I'm using a wheel. My G29. Hello from Russia. Wow. Hello all the way from Canada, man. How's Russia doing? It's very late there and probably in Russia. You gotta go to sleep. What were those hybrid cars from the 80s with 1 cylinder called? I don't know. You heard me? That's so specific. Deluxo box is what it is. Yep, that's the body. Vodka keeps them. Fair enough. So Brian Trains, you got 120 horse in your car, 119 to be exact, 2192 pounds. The Otaku Motor Alliance Hinata. Let's go and let's see if it can get a good lap time. The Otaku. Right here. The steering was a lot of fun. It is. It's much more fun. The keyboard's quite tough. It's 8 AM, so you're awake. It's not like 6 or 5 or something very, very early, but it's not bad. That's good. Alright. Rotary would be really cool too. I don't mind a rotary. I think it'd be cool. I love the back end out super, super short overhang and the front's a little longer. That's kind of a cool look. Is this a Nissan NX body? Or NZ or ZX or whatever? I don't know. The weird Nissan body. I like it. It's a little simplistic, but it looks decent. Really big taillights though. I think this is front-wheel drive, maybe. I don't know. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. She is slip and slidey. It's a water park on wheels, guys. I don't like that. G29 is kind of notchy. I'm using the G920. I'm using the G29. Same thing, I guess, right? And I don't notice it being notchy. It's pretty good. I don't really have any complaints. The only complaint I actually have is a little bit of a squeaking noise. Occasionally, in the steering wheel and pedals, occasionally. That's the only complaint I actually have. I've had this thing for about a year now. Check out Minecraft. I mean, I play a lot of Minecraft. I play Minecraft almost every day. It's a lot of fun. I don't record it, though. My day's been pretty good, Drake. It's been a pretty chillax day. You know, it's halfway through the week, just working on a new video for tomorrow, etc. It might be out tomorrow, it might not. I'm trying to get it out, but we'll see. So this car is, the grip is very not ideal. It's definitely the slipperiest car so far. It drifts though. Oh boy. Oh boy, she is just terrifying. What do you prefer, muscle or tuners? That's a tough one. Honestly, it's a tough one. I don't have like a preference to any like particular set of vehicles. I think it all comes down to specific cars, you know? This car is streaming to be ended, to be honest. It's a little bit slidey. Like, I like some tuners a little more than I like some muscle cars, and I like some muscle cars a lot more than I like some tuners. It just depends by the car. 111.3 is a good time for this. It's a little... There wasn't too much grip, to be honest. Lack of grip. All four corners was not ideal. Besides that, it wasn't bad, though. The gearing was a little bit short, I think, but besides that, it was pretty good. But it was a fun drift car. 133, it's pretty fun. Can you play Minecraft on the channel? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe if I was big enough, I would play some Minecraft, but maybe like Minecraft car-related stuff. But right now, just sort of car stuff. The suffering's done. The suffering is ended for that one. We got about 3 more today. We got Pop Dance YT. We'll hop into his car. 172 horse, 2157 pounds. Actually, a pretty good power to weight ratio. So it's not bad. It's one of the better ones of the night. The Lyson 180S. 180S? Yes, it is. Let's hop into that. And we'll see how she does. Little hatchback. Hey! No muscle, no tuner. You like the classic cruiser? I dig that, Drew. Appreciate the $5. You know what?
Oh,
there's a certain like simplicity and like beauty to just a cruiser, you know?
Hey, you're still live whoop whoop. Also, to answer the question, no de muscle and tuner. I am on all about the classic cruiser.
There you go. Classic. You can't go wrong with a classic cruiser. What was your last video with Canadian Steel consider? Well, we have recorded the video actually, and it's coming out in the next few weeks. But before that, it was a 2 months ago. That was our third wheel thing. Another video's coming in a few weeks, all 3 of us. It's gonna be a lot of fun. What's up, Caden? How you doing? Your gear stick on Beam doesn't work. I shift up, it goes straight into gear 6. Like the actual like in Beam itself, or is it like the actual a physical shifter? I would just reset all your Beam settings and just try again, honestly. In Beam, like the actual game itself, I would just reset all your settings if you can. There should be a thing to reset all your settings. Mudrunner or Snowrunner, you know what, I plan, at some point I will do some. I don't know when, but at some point I'll do some. If your car makes it to this stream, let's see, Eurobeat, how much do we have left? It won't be, Eurobeat, it's not, I'm sorry, it's not gonna be this stream. It won't be this stream. There's gonna be about 20 left of the last stream, about that. The last one is gonna be Emu, so you're second up next stream. I know. PC specs. I think they might be in the description of the video, but if not, i9 9900K, 2070 Super, and then 32 gigs of RAM. Love the back end, like the badging and stuff. The place plays nice. Interior, it's a 2-seater, but 4 doors. That's quirky. I like that. Doesn't respond to reset. That's weird. Honestly, I would say check like if there's a BeamNG forums or on like a Discord. I would just check with that. I'm not a Beam pro. Like I only have as much hours in Beam usually as I test these cars, so I don't have too much hours in Beam itself. My settings, just plug and play. Have you heard of Fail Race? Of course I've heard of Fail Race. Fail Race is pretty awesome. Mood to build challenges cars like I used to. Yeah, Glizzy, you know what? It's pretty chill. You know, I build a lot of cars, obviously more than a lot of people, and you just take your time building it, and you just try to have fun. You know, don't force yourself to build anything though. Looks very aggressive, very angry. It's super taillight. No, are they Supra? I can't tell. That looks good. Or the front end, like the hood bulge. Taillights in the side as well. Oh, it's good. The interior is nice. Yeah, 2 bulbs on a Supra. That's what I thought. So Drew says, here, wait. I'll try to read and drive at the same time. I'll listen to the message too. We'll listen to it. But Idris, appreciate the other $5. So you bought a Civic for $1,500 or $1,150, $1,150. You're gonna air ride and turn into a cruiser. That'd be a VIP Civic or something would be pretty cool, honestly.
That being said, I did just buy a clapped out 2003 Honda Civic LX for $1,150. I zero land on
That's
putting
sick.
air right and turning it into a cruiser.
That'll be a fun car. I really gotta get a cheap project car, and like I think this spring I'll probably take over the Buick Roadmaster we have lying in the yard, because that thing would be a fun either a drift car or a drag car. Crash. It's doing controllable or rip. What engine is under the hood? We can take a look real quick. Transverse, so it's front-wheel drive. V6. Not bad. Alright. Try number 2. Is there... Okay, yeah, it's just a glitch. Not too many front-wheel drive cars. So whenever we get one, that's a nice treat. It definitely drives differently than rear-wheel drive cars. A lot of grip. Very stiff suspension as well. It grips really well though in the front. Ooh, that was close. Oh, this barrier really frustrates me. What's up with the shaking in the front at takeoff? It's front-wheel drive, so you get a lot of wheel spin and torque steer. Yeah, no. Glizzy, yeah. Although all the cars are tested on the track, anything, it's okay. Your car doesn't have to be the fastest at all. You just build whatever you want.
A cheap project car would be a Volvo 800 series, either the 840 or the 860. They're pretty.
That's true. They do look
basic
really good.
in comparison to most cars and are easily modified too.
And are they 5 cylinders or 6 cylinders? I know the 850 turbo. Is that a turbo 6 cylinder or 5? I can't recall. But like I've got a Buick Roadmaster sitting in the yard. It runs and drives fine. I can drive in the street legally. It's got a Corvette motor in it because Chevy thought it was a good idea to throw a Corvette V8 into it. Sounds great, and it's pretty quick. For 1996, it's a fast car. You're going to bed? Yeah, take care, BMX. Have a good night, bud. Thanks for hanging out, man. So let's see if third time's a charm here. Should take it a little more cautiously this time. Just a little bit. As I'm flying into the corner here. It grips well. Not bad. The 850 is inline 5. Yeah, then there's the 850 turbo. I know you can get the 850, like the T5 I think it's called, with I think it's a detuned turbo inline 5 with all-wheel drive though, which is pretty cool. I think the Volvo's the cool ones. February 10th? Well, happy pre-birthday, bud. This sounds pretty good so far. Hey, Glizzy, you know, making a car for my videos too, even, because you know, I try to make cars that I think other people are gonna like too and stuff, and I try to put a lot of effort in my cars, and sometimes I restart 2 or 3 times in a whole video because I'm not happy with how the design looks. But you know, you're never gonna get a car you're happy with unless you start, right? And I know starting sometimes you're not happy with what it is anyways, but you know, you gotta at least start, and maybe you'll have something happy. Maybe you can work on it. You gotta start, you know. Second best time overall, 105.5. So it's tied pretty much with the other one, but it's a 105. Did really good. Lots of front grip. And it's front wheel drive as well. The EK Civic Republic could be pretty cool. But yeah, Glizzy, just design what you want. Don't compare your car to other people's cars. It's not a challenge. You just design whatever you have fun designing. You know, some people spend 20, 30 hours on one car. And you just have fun whatever you're doing. If it's a silly car, if it's a realistic car, whatever. Villager Red, you're up next. Second to last of the night. Last of his Emu up next. 165 horse for yours. 2469 or so pounds. The Karen, the Fudsy 3400 LSR Coupe. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a good name. We'll hop into the Karen, or the Kareen. It's can either pronounce either or. I think it's maybe pronounced Kareen because that sounds more Japanese. The Karen, just the Karen car, you know. Yeah, we'll take a look at the interior. You collect car parts, random Dodge exhaust in my shed, which is rare. Would you live in Britain? No, that's crazy. Collecting car parts is pretty fun. So we'll look at the red first, we'll look at the exterior. So we had another rear engine car. Like the quad exhaust. Rear engine Boxer 6, I think. Rear engine's nice. Very 80s taillights. The side's nice as well. I got some, I think these are like the pop out, they pop out headlights, they fold out. Subtle, but definitely JDM in the front end. Sport luxury, I can see it. I can see it. It's definitely a, more like an executive coupe. I love the third brake light lifted up. That's really cool. It's like an MR2 competitor. Interior, a lot of switch here. Got door handles even, etc. It's looking pretty good. A lot of detail put in this thing. So it's like an MR2 competitor-ish, you know? More luxurious. It's not bad. Oh gosh, what did I do? It's not bad though. I like it though. It looks good, bud. Looks good. Love the color. Love the interior color actually. No, you know, Glizzy, don't compare. Just don't compare yourself to other people's cars. Just don't even look at them. All right, we'll launch it here. Drum brakes all the way around. So we'll see how the brakes hold up here.
Oh,
We'll restart that. That was a bad launch.
Well, couldn't stay long.
Yeah, no problem, bud.
Gotta go take care of some minor repairs on my 2005 Fusion SE so I can sell it tomorrow. Gotta make that bang skeptical smiley face.
Skeptical smiley face, it says. What? Why does it say that? That's so cool. Well, Drew, hey, have a good night, man. Have a good night. Good luck on the Fusion. Those are cool cars. And good luck selling, man. Hopefully, you gotta get that bank, obviously, man. Thanks for hanging out. Smiley face. Why does it say that? That's so weird. We'll launch it again here. Wait, I don't want to spin it too much, but it launched pretty good. Gearing's a little long, but that suits the map nicely. It's a little understeery, which is a little surprising for a rear-engine car, but that's not bad though. Like, I'm taking. Oh yeah, the brakes are sketchy. We'll try to get the brakes are sketchy. Launch it a little more aggressively. Come on. It's fine. Just hold it in a second. Do I have to go to third? We'll hold it in a second, I think. We'll coast a little bit. Oh, the brakes are really sketchy. Alright. It's not bad. They lock up really quick is the problem. The acceleration's good though. The acceleration's quite good. The rear engine really helps. We gotta be careful with the brakes. We gotta brake a little earlier, I think. You gotta be very cautious. I'm only giving it like 10% power. And they're locking up. We're fine. Better. I'm gonna try to handbrake a little bit. We'll use the handbrake just a little bit to help rotate the rear end around so we don't have to just braking the straight line as much. There we go. That was a slight tap of the handbrake. A bit more there. Okay, this is better. It's working better this way. You know, I feel like this is a little more of a cruiser, a little less of a sports car, which is totally fine. Like, it's like, I feel like this is like a luxury MR2. So a little less on the performance side of things, but it's more luxurious, and that's okay. Still look good though, reasonable time. Take care of your beat, have a good night, man. Yeah, maybe disc brakes, a luxury rear. But that, yeah, it's interesting. It's like a luxury sports car. It reminds me of like the Mercury. Like older Mercury brand was like slightly upscale. Like the Cougar was a slightly upscale Mustang, etc. A little more upscale. Hatch or coupe? The hatch for sure. The hatch is cool. Oh, 111.2 is a really good time still. 111.2 is a really good time still. It was a little bit sketchy. The suspension wasn't perfect. The brakes weren't perfect. Great power though. Great acceleration, which is thumbs up for that. But if it didn't have like I think the bigger brakes, a little less powerful brakes, just larger discs in general. So we'll do the next one. It did good though. It looks good too. So it's one of the better. It's probably one of the best looking cars we drove today. Last but certainly not least tonight, we got Emu's car. 95 horsepower, 2292 pounds. So it's a little underpowered, but it's an okay power to weight ratio. This is the Velocity Trinity T8016. The Velocity, the Velocity. It's a very unique name. We'll launch it and we'll see what we can do for the final lap of the night. Let's do that. Have you ever made a car with no suggestions in the corner? What do you mean? Like without people suggesting anything? Or like with people suggesting things? Like no suggestions? It just sounds like a normal build. Alright. I like the purple, first things first. Taillights are a little close to the middle there, but they look good. I think a little farther would be nice. Back end's it's fine though. Love the color. The color is great. Bronze-ish wheels on purple on black. I like that. Front end's a little smaller headlights, but it looks good. Bulge is nice too. It's very stripped out inside, let's just say. Oh, with problems. Oh, okay. In automation. I want to say I have. I've never really tried for that, but I think that'd be pretty cool. Hello, Aiden. How you doing, bud? We'll restart that. Not much wheel spin. Not much wheel spin. That was a crash. That wasn't your fault, Aiden. That was mine. That was your fault. I'll blame you for that one. Gosh. I hate that so much. I do the V16 DLC. I've done a couple of V16 builds. They're a lot of fun. It's fine, it's fine, exactly. That's my mentality, and it's fine, everything's fine. Oh, we're good. We're good. It handles pretty good overall. It's a decent car. It doesn't feel that fast, but it's not like doesn't feel the slowest either. It's decent. This track is a lot less about acceleration and a lot more about maintaining speed. And this car is doing that quite well. I'll take it. Finally, there you go, man. There you go. Get on automation and get in some of the... Oh, on polls? Yeah, you can participate in whatever. Want a Stadmans? You mean Stradmans? Or, I don't know if... I don't know what Stadman is, but Stradman's pretty cool. Yeah, that was not bad. 112.2. That's a good time. One of the lower power to weight ratios of all the cars tonight, like probably the third worst power to weight ratio, and it's still at a reasonable time. Anything under 115 is quite good so far. Like 115, I'm happy with for most cars. 112.2, it's not bad. Very Ryish, exactly. Just a chill stream, just having fun, just driving around cruising. But that's all the cars for today. Next stream is gonna be maybe in the weekend or Monday or Tuesday next week. So it's gonna be for this stream. We're gonna have another stream before then, probably Friday. Did the Quest Conquer Atlas Cheetah sound good? Yep. They're great. They're both great names. Atlas Cheetah and Quest Conquer sounds great. So we're gonna hop off. I'm gonna go decompress, go eat some food, relax, have a cup of tea, you know, or whatever else I do for the rest of the night. No one knows at this point. We're gonna hop off. There'll be a video probably tomorrow, guys. Probably. Don't cross your fingers, but probably it'll be a diesel car of sorts. Very, very track oriented. We'll see. We'll see. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys maybe on Discord later tonight or tomorrow or the day after. Have a great night. If not, I'll see you guys next week or whatever. And I'll see you guys. Keep your French at a good level. I'll do my best. So thank you guys so much for watching, of course. And as always, I will... Sorry, Vince. We're hopping off. We're hopping off. I know. We're hopping off. I'll be here tomorrow. Not a stream, but a video the day after stream, I think. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And as always, I guess I will see you guys